Well, it says I'm live. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, this is about the first time I felt good all day. I've had an interesting morning, which we won't really get too much into unless you guys beg and plead. I'd like to say welcome to today's video. I hope the audio is good. I had a chance to do a quick test, and there should be no echo. There should be audio, and it should be good. I'm kind of hoping somebody tells me whether it's good or bad. I don't see anybody in the chat, but let's go ahead and take a look and let's get into this. First of all, I want to tell you today's video is all about how to edit music, or how to edit your video to match music. It was a requested video from several months ago from Scott, and I wanted to do it, and today I'm doing it. So let's go ahead. Head into this. Oh, look, no connection. Oh, wonderful. You know, I have that all set up and it just doesn't work. I hope we have somebody watching. Please tell me if you're watching. Give me a yoo-hoo, because we'll be here in just a second. I'll be able to have this up. This chat will be up in just a second. There it goes. And look, nobody's chatting. Do I have anybody watching at all? I have 2 people watching and I am one of them. So that's wonderful. Whoever's watching there, oh, Living Mako, how are you, sir? Hola. Nice to see you. Stella's here. Nice to see you, Stella. Stella, yeah, I don't like Stella beer anymore. It really hit me really bad last night or this morning, and I don't think I'll have it anymore. Oh, good. I'm glad everything is running. That's good. That's good. That's good. So that'll work really well for when I do get into the next step. So what we're going to do is just kind of say hi to everybody, see if anybody else shows up. Oh, Squappy's here? Where's Squappy? There he is. Hey, Craig. Glad to see you made it. Yes, Craig is the one that helped me test my audio earlier today. He was at work and took about 3 seconds out of his day, and I appreciate that. And we just kind of checked to make sure everything was working great. And I'm glad it is. So today, like I said, we're doing a good tutorial. Scott, good. You're here. This is all for you, buddy. This was all for you. So now I'm gonna just cut the live stream off. Now that you're here, go, bye, see you. No, I'm not gonna do that. So anyway, let's kind of get into this. First of all, of course, I'm using Premiere Pro, CC, latest updates, all that stuff. It's got a lot of new features, which we're not going into features. All we're doing today is editing a video to match the music and kind of teach you how to get your music on the beat and where you want to have it, even if you can't see exactly where the beat is. So let's go ahead and while we do, hey Richard, how are you? So what we're going to do is, since I cannot see your chatting while I'm in Premiere Pro, I will come back and forth between and see what's going on. If someone asks a question in the chat that one of you guys could answer, go ahead and answer that. If you have a pertinent question to what I'm doing and it gets flipped by too fast, you may have to do a super chat. A couple $1 million ought to cover it, or $2, and I'll get to it. So if you have questions, let me know, and I will try to pop in and out of the live stream. And if you're watching this on the replay, enjoy the replay, and I hope you get a lot out of this editorial. Editorial? No, tutorial. My brain is not working. It has been a very rough morning. All I'm going to say is yesterday was my big birthday, and I celebrated accordingly, and I just started feeling like a human about an hour ago. That's where we're going to sit, and I no longer like Stella's. This Stella I like. The beer, not so much anymore. So let's just go get into this. Shut up, Brad. Let's just dive into this. So first of all, what we do is we have our audio clip. Now, if you're in here and you see this, you're like, oh, that's really hard to see. Well, you can always drag this down. And keep in mind, a lot of the things I do in Premiere Pro can be done in other editors. It's very, very simple. Now, this is some of the video I did get out yesterday and get to fly my drone, so that was really kind of cool. I'm really happy with that. Oh, you know what? I actually have to bring you over to Premiere Pro. I'm an idiot. There, now you can see what I'm seeing. So if you are in Premiere Pro and your WAV file looks like this, you want to make sure you can just drag right here, see where my cursor is, and you can drag it down so you can kind of get a better look at the WAV file. And if you want to even look at it closer, you can drag this and stretch it way out so it's stretched out. I'm also going to show you how to look in. I mean, obviously, the beat is right here. You can see the beat in this. This is very easy. What I did here is I did something cool. If you look right here, there's a little space. So it's kind of a neat little dramatic pause if you watch this. So you should be able to hear this. And it goes like that. See how it kind of flows really cool? And no, I haven't colored any of the footage. This footage is from yesterday. I got out and flown. And I'm actually going to be using, I'm going to edit all of this later with this music, and it's going to be, here, I'm not going to edit this all live. And then I'm going to actually put this video up, hopefully tomorrow, if I can get it edited tonight. I've got a client coming over tomorrow. So first of all, it's really easy. You know, you pick up a couple clips. Let's grab a couple drone clips. Let's grab this one. So we have this drone over here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna back it up. I want to start the clip here, and I want to end the clip here. I mean, this is easy stuff. I mean, or, you know, relatively basic. I hit I for in and O for out. Very easy shortcuts. And I drag just the video. This is how I drag just the video over. Now I've got 2 clips, and I want to make sure that this little cut happens right on the music. And I also have to adjust the size of these because they're not. Just a second, we got to do this. Oops. Because so that it actually shows what I want to see. We will not talk about why because that's not part of this video. So we're listening. Now let's pretend we can't see this for a minute. We're listening to the audio, and where do I want to put this cut? Okay, so right about in this area, right here is where I want to do the cut. You can see where this little jump is, where the little beat up is, but that's not where it's at. So let's see if we can find it again. Yeah, right there. So you just kind of do it, and you move this over here, and I'm going to go ahead and lengthen this to match. Now, if we go ahead, like I said, this is very easy. So we have it playing. Oops. See how that cuts? Now that jumping, that was the Premiere Pro. Because I'm running Premiere Pro and XSplit and everything else all at once, it kind of jumps every now and then. So we're going to go ahead and save this so I don't lose it. Now, we'll go ahead and play that again. We're going to back it up a little bit more so you can hear it. Okay, it's really that easy. Now, let's say you wanted, you had something where you couldn't tell. I'm going to check out the chat right now. How's the chat going? Oh, no one's chatting. Okay, good. No questions so far. Awesome. So I'm not going to keep, I'm going to look back real quick. Stella smiled. That's all I see. So I hope that the live stream is still going. And that's what we're going to hope for. So right now, let's pretend that we cannot see exactly where the beats are. Maybe there's a spot where we cannot see where the beats are very well. Let's come over here. And we'll zoom in. See, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where the beats are. And here is a quick little tip. So, the M key, I'm going to come back over here and look at you guys for just a second. The M key is for marking. M for mark. Okay, you want to remember that because that M, I'm going to tap this M key on the beat. Every time it's beat, you just doon, da-doon, da-doon, da-doon. I tap the M. It may not be perfect, but it's going to be very close, and it's just got to be close enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. I'm heading. Oops, I gotta jump you guys over here. I have to remember. I have to do this first. Okay, so I'm going to be tapping the M, and I want to make sure that the audio is not selected. So I click here in an empty area because if I go here and I hit M, the mark happens in the audio clip. You can do that if you want. I don't like doing that, so I'm going to be up here, and it's going to leave a mark up here. That's going to leave a mark, man. So I'm going to undo that. We're going to play it, and we're going to tap the M to the beat. Okay, see how easy that is? Now, you have all of these marks. Now, oh man, I don't want to change it every single one, but you can change. And you can tap on the mark key. You can just tap on these to go to the next. There's also I forget which key is the next. There's a way to actually navigate to the next M. And you can also use this to add a marker, but I prefer to use the M key. So in here, there's a neat little spot right here. Let's see if we can do some kind of... See, there's a quick little beat in here. So let's see if we can catch that beat. Let's see if we can catch that beat. Okay, so we're going to back up here. Okay, so. Okay, so let's see. Oops. want to stop. Okay, so my computer's being a little stupid, so it's going to be hard to get that in here, but this is one of the things I had done before when I did some kind of freaky editing or some kind of, you know, different transition. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to just grab a piece of this, go like this, grab this over here, and then I'm going to grab another clip. Let's grab something with the sun. Look how beautiful of a day that was. Yeah, we'll grab this one. And I'm not really picking anything in particular. So this is coming down, so we're going to go in and we're going to go out. How much? That gives me 12 seconds. And we're literally going to put this right on top of here. Okay? And what I want to do is I want to cut. I'm going to cut this out on some of these markers. Okay? And you're going to see it flip between the two. This is going to be kind of a longer transition than what I did before. So we're going to go then, we're going to just delete these. Okay, you see that? Now, you're going to, oh, I forgot this too. Shoot. Forgot to size this back so it's a good size. Just a minute. Give me just a second, and then once you get this original thing in here, you can then move it and adjust it. So here's what we have. Okay, we got to give it a minute because my stupid computer. See how that kind of worked? We can adjust it. I'm going to come back here. We got any? Oh, could I turn the music down a little bit? Yes. I'm just going to do this. That should work. How's that for? That should be a lot better. Yeah, that was a little too flashy. I don't like how that works. So we want okay. This is going to be a little bit longer. And this is going to be in right about here. So this is a cool little. See how that kind of worked? Boom, 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 boom. Kind of cool, huh? Perfect. Okay, good. Volume is perfect. Sorry, it was a little loud. Yeah, I just adjusted that in Premiere. I don't know. I didn't want to deal with trying to screw around with it in inside of XSplit. So glad. I'm sorry that the music was blowing your doors out. So sorry. Anyway, actually, it might have been here too. Anyway, so is there anything? I mean, this is really the only kind of thing I was doing. I mean, if you look, I mean, you can just adjust these. I can adjust this way over to here to that beat, and I can adjust this to this beat, and it can be just a little bit different. I mean, because I've got these little green markers now, I know where the beats are, so I'm going to save it. And I got a text message apparently. That's a little off. So we can actually come back to here, and we can come to right about here. Yeah, that's a little better. Even, oops. And if you notice it's moving too much, you can zoom in more, and you can actually move it to an actual frame. Now here's the thing too. If you notice, these aren't exactly, well, that's actually pretty close, but this may not be exactly on a beat. So you can kind of, you know, you don't need to be exactly perfect on it, but as long as you're close to the beat, no one will notice. Like here, let's show this. See, look at this. This isn't even really on or off the beat. So if we move it back a whole frame, which is 1/30th of a second, it's not a big difference. The damn stutter. Yep, and I can still monkey around with it. See, that's the things, and you just adjust the things as you go. I mean, really, that's all it is to it. So let me know. You guys are welcome. Let me know. You guys, this is how easy that was. I mean, is there anything else, any specific question? I mean, Scott, this was for you. I don't know if this answered any or all of your questions. Let me know if this answered a question or two. Let me pop over here. I'm going to pop my face back up here. I don't really like my face, but oh well, that's the way it is. So, Scott, let me know, because this is really all it is. It's nothing harder than that. You just have to use the cut tool, which is, like in Premiere Pro, it's C for cut, or you use the razor blade. You know, this is not really a beginner's tutorial. This is just a tutorial on how to match the music. So if you know a little bit about Premiere Pro or whatever editing software you use, all you need to do is be able to see the sound wave in this fashion, and you can work with it. You can zoom in, you can zoom out from this, and you can make it taller, smaller, whatever. And pretty much every decent editing software, even not the decent editing software, will do this. If your editing software doesn't do this, find something for free, because it's out there. But I need to know, Scott, Stella, Richard, anybody? Is anybody out there? If there's any kind of questions or something that I have not answered that you need to know. I mean, I'm kind of sitting here not knowing what you guys want to see. Anyway, are people still watching my video? You're here on and off. Yeah, you're probably busy at work, aren't you, Craig? That's fine. I'm just kind of taking a look. It says we have 6 whole people watching now. You covered it. I've some searching since originally asked you. Dropping marks with the M is the start. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I mean, I've done it with the start, but if I can see the beat, like in the beginning of this, I'll use that because it's pretty easy. If it's like a big spike, it's like, well, there's a beat. But you can also go through here. Let's just find another spot. Now you're getting in the car right now. Okay, great. Don't watch and drive. See, another way to do it, Scott, here, let's just kind of come over here. If you listen to the music, and then you just put an M wherever you think you want a change. And you don't even have to use all of them if you just kind of listen. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to hear my singing. So the doom doom, so that's this right here. So you could go, and then you can grab these. Oh heck, let's just grab more. Yeah, let's just grab this one real quick. I mean, you can even do something like go in, out. This is like a really bad, yeah, there I am. Nope, that's too long. That's 38 seconds. Let's come over here, out. Okay, so we got 12 seconds. I mean, we could easily, let's pull this back down here. We could easily just come over to the mark. You click the mark, you cut it, and you cut it, and then you go to the next mark, and then you cut it. I mean, there's like more ways to do it than just this. And then you delete this little piece here, and then you have it pretty much to the beat. You know, and then you can do some adjusting. But my software's having a little problem because I'm doing all this stuff. Set in and out points on each clip. That is the easiest thing for me to do. Good. You didn't. Oh, I didn't switch views. Ah, crap. I hate when I do that. So I'm an idiot. We'll do this real quick. So what I did is I marked here and I marked here, and I really liked the way that sounded. So I just kind of go do 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 do. So it really, I mean, that's just to show you the cut. Yeah, I do the in and outs. I'm so sorry about not doing. I'm just too many things at once. Oh, thanks for telling me, Craig. I appreciate it. It takes some setup, but it is like magic. It works really, really well. Once you get used to the whole process, especially with something like, you know, changing the XSplit from this view to the Premiere Pro view, once you get used to doing that at the right time, then things just start to flow a whole lot better. And I haven't colored any of these videos, any of this stuff, you know, adjusted the coloring or done correction. Okay, take care. Oh, you're going to listen, Craig? Okay, well, you go ahead and listen because the audio sounds great. Anyway, so what my point is, yeah, a little bit of pre-planning. I mean, I picked this music from Epidemic Sound because I've got a subscription there. Did you pick the music first and then start to cut the video? Yes, I did. I did pick the music first, but I mean, and then I cut the video. Yes, that's exactly how I did it. Sometimes, you know, when on a video that I'm in a rush, I cut the video and then I add the music, and it doesn't always match, but it's usually just background music, so I don't care. But if music plays a big part of the video, then yes, you put the music in first and adjust the music where you want it, and then you put your audio clip or your video clips in to see how they fit. And you kind of get an idea. I mean, if you've seen your audio clips enough, you kind of boom, 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 boom. Automate to sequence. Automate to sequence. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Scott. Automate to sequence on the clip menu. Overwrite, insert. Let's see. Toggle VR. I don't have VR. Yeah, I don't see. I know I don't have you guys up here on here, but I don't see automate to sequence. I'll try because I work in a different order. Yeah, it does work a little better when the music is a key part of what you're doing. If it's like a montage video, like I did my review of 2017, I picked the music first, and then I put the clips to it. But I had already picked out the best clips I wanted, and I narrowed it down even more and more and more until I actually matched the music. But the music was more important. In a vlog video, music isn't as important. Or in a talking head video, music isn't as important. It just has to be some nice background. But if you're going to put in, like how I do a lot of my videos at the end, where I put in like about a 20-second or whatever little montage, the music is important. But usually it's just whatever music I picked before, or if I found something really cool, and I'll kind of segue or fade into that other song and then go ahead and do a clip. Drop selected clips with the in-out points and timeline. Oh, like what I did. Oh, with the transitions at them, I don't like adding automatic transmissions. I like automatic transmissions, but I don't like to add automatic transitions because I prefer to add the transition that I want at the time. Usually I don't put any transition. Usually it's a straight cut. Occasionally I'll use a dissolve, but if I'm going to put in a fancier style transition, I'm going to create it. I'm going to create the transition. Little flashes back and forth. Those are pretty cool. Cuts, not okay, yes. Sorry about the loud chair noise. It's a really crappy chair. Yes, cuts. Yeah, so basically that's what I'm doing. You want to have it. It's just all getting used to what you want to do. I hope that this has really helped you guys out. Scott, I'm sorry I didn't get to this sooner. I really am. I wanted to do this a long time ago, but it's just I just figured out how to make this audio, both of the audios, work at the same time, and that I don't have to hear myself speak. What else do we have? If you have any more questions, I like the Living Mako, the order. It does matter. Again, I'm going to sit here and repeat myself over and over. I'm glad you're happy, Scott. That was my point. Well, it's a short one, isn't it? I don't see this lasting much longer unless you guys want to chit chat. I don't see Owen on. I'm glad you got it to be helpful. I don't see Owen on, so at least we don't have to worry about him or Brian. Who else is here? Is anybody? Who else is here? Let's take a peek. Just you guys. It says I only have 4 people watching, so that's why we're having so little of the. It says 6 people watching, but in the chat it says only 4. That's okay. I'm glad you guys got a lot out of it. Probably some people will be watching this afterwards, and hopefully they'll get a lot out of it also. And if you, excuse me, I'm really not feeling good. You have a topic, but it will wait. Okay. Well, I'm definitely interested in what you got to say, Craig, because I need something for next week's live stream too. Just so you guys know, yeah, I had, like I said, I had a rough morning this morning, and that's why my throat's pretty sore right now. To your stream, that's okay. Yeah, are you gonna do a stream tonight, Craig? On school didn't get it. We've always been working. Okay, gotcha. I'm glad I helped you out. I am very glad I helped you out, Mr. Mexico. And if Craig, if you're gonna live stream tonight, go ahead and pimp yourself. Well, if he is, guys, keep an eye on Squappy's, and he's gonna probably do some kind of live stream. I'm going to try to edit this video that I'm showing you because I want to put it together. Now, what you just saw today, just now, is not how it's going to look. That was just me throwing stuff on there and showing you stuff. I'm going to go back. I've got some, talkie stuff, and I've got some of that stuff, so I'm going to use the new feature around 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so in about an hour, roughly, is when Craig's Squappy Drone Videos is going to be online. Y'all can watch him. And we'll definitely, I will hopefully be able to do that. Craig, if you shoot me a Google Hangout notification or whatever, I'll try to be back on. But I do want to get some of this video edited so that you guys can, I want to get this channel back. I mean, I used to get, 15, 20 people watching these live streams, and now I'm getting 5. I like to have 15, 20. I want to get this channel going again. I got a little bit of Let's Go road tripping going, so I'm kind of working on 2 video channels. I'm also doing work. I'm working with a client tomorrow morning. I got a shoot Saturday evening maybe, and another shoot Sunday morning. So things are looking up. Things are moving along. Hopefully won't have to do too much more Ubering. That'll be so nice. Got some stuff going on with other people, so things are moving along, and I want to keep this channel going because I want to keep you guys informed as to what's going on. And I might be able to tell you the business side of things. Once we get to a certain point, I'll be able to tell you what I'm doing with the business side of things, and let you guys in on some extra stuff that I don't think you guys have seen yet, or you guys would have thought of. I'll try it and then show the result. Oh, please do, man. Show us what you got, dude. I want so happy to see what you have. We can all go to his channel. I can go to his channel in a minute. Okay. So anyway, make sure you have it up in 5 minutes, okay? But I do have some stuff business related that's going to be coming. I got some videos I created back in the old apartment, and I had never edited them, and I have to get those done for you guys because it's stuff I worked on. I want to have them up, and I want you guys to see them because they got some good business information. So anyway, what I want to say is if you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and leave comments and questions in the comments below. I will try to get to them. Maybe you give me an idea for another live stream video, and if you guys have ideas for other live stream videos, I'm all ears because I want to have as many ideas from you guys. I want to know what you want to see. If I don't know what you want to see, I'm just going to make stuff up, and it may not be what you want to see, and it might be what you want to see. And now I'm babbling. That's what babbling is around here. We just do that babbling thing. So, okay, I'll check that out in a little bit, Craig. I just got a message from Mr. Craig. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go to my end screen because you guys don't have any more questions. So I guess I covered it pretty well, or you guys will think of 1,000 things right after I close the live stream, right? That's how it usually works. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm glad you guys, some of you got something out of it. I hope more people in the replay get something out of it. And let's go ahead and pop over to my end screen. And don't forget, you can go to bradsdrones.com. I've got to get some more. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make a blog post about this live stream, and I'll put that up. You can check me out on all my social media, and of course you can help out with the Patreon. I've got to get that back going again because I have not actually posted any of my live streams in there yet, because that's really all that you support is just the live streams. So, oh, there's a Joshua guy. I'll check you out in just a second. Long time no see. I hear you, man. So what's up, Josh? Well, actually, Josh, it's the end of the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the video. I'll be in the chat in just a moment, and I'll chat with you guys. I think that's all I got. So until next time, fly safe, and bye!